Never share your plan. Most people don't fail because they are weak. They fail because they talk too much. There was a young man named Daniel. He had big dreams. Not small ones, big ones. He wanted to change his life. He wanted to become someone important. Not for fame, but for respect. But there was one problem. Daniel talked about his plans to everyone. Every idea he had, he shared it. Every goal, every dream, every next move. At first, it felt good. People listened. Some smiled. Some said, "That's amazing, man." Some even said, "You're going to make it." And Daniel felt powerful. But slowly, something started to change. Nothing in his life was actually improving. Days passed. Weeks passed. Months passed. Same dreams. Same plans. Same life. No action. One evening, Daniel was sitting alone in a small park. The sun was going down. The sky was quiet. And for the first time, he felt tired of himself. Not tired physically, but mentally. He whispered, "Why am I not moving forward?" At that moment, an old man sitting nearby looked at him. The man had calm eyes. Not loud, not aggressive, just calm. He said, "Because you already feel like you've done the work." Daniel was confused. "What do you mean?" The old man smiled slightly. "Every time you tell people your plans, your brain feels rewarded. It feels like you've already achieved something." Daniel stayed silent. The man continued, "You talk about your goals, people react, and your mind gets satisfied. But real life hasn't changed." That sentence hit him hard. Daniel thought about it. Every time he shared a plan, he felt excited. But after that, he did nothing. No real effort. No discipline. No progress. Just talking. The old man stood up slowly. Before leaving, he said one last thing. "If you really want to change your life, learn to stay silent." And then he walked away. That night, Daniel didn't talk to anyone. No messages. No sharing. No explaining his dreams. Just silence. For the first time, he kept his plan to himself. The next morning, something felt different. No pressure to impress anyone. No need to explain anything. Just one thing in his mind. Work. He woke up early. Started small. Did what he always said he would do, but never did. Days passed. This time, he didn't tell anyone. Not his friends. Not his family. No one. People started asking him, "Hey, what are you working on these days?" He just smiled and said, "Nothing much." But inside, everything was changing. His habits improved. His focus became stronger. His discipline became real. And something surprising happened. Without telling anyone, he started getting results. Small at first, then bigger, then real. Months later, people noticed. "Daniel, you've changed. You're different now. What are you doing?" This time, he didn't explain, because now he understood something powerful. Plans sound exciting, but actions build reality. Talking gives temporary satisfaction. Silence builds real success. He realized, not everyone needs to know your next move. Not everyone deserves your vision. And sometimes, the more you talk, the less you do. From that day on, Daniel followed one rule: work in silence. Let results speak. And slowly, his life changed. Not because he had better ideas, but because he stopped talking about them and finally started living them. So if you are someone who has big dreams, ask yourself one question: are you working on them? Or just talking about them? Because your future doesn't need your words. It needs your actions. Stay silent. Stay focused. And let your life make the noise. If this story touched you, like, share, and subscribe for more stories.